So getting the bathroom redone, this is how it currently stands. It's beautiful. So look at that orange bath. Put in 1976, I believe. There's a label in there that says installation date. I had to use this awful shower for ages because this big 5 kilowatt hour shower didn't work, or at least the lights come on and everything, but it didn't actually heat the water. So I've just had a new boiler installed, some Worcester Bosch number that's fancy, and that's a gas boiler. So I'm going to be using sort of an electrostatic, or is it thermostatic? Thermostatic sounds right. Thermostatic shower rather than one of these electric numbers. Also makes it a bit easier for the electricians, so they don't need to throw in like a what are the things called? Throw one of those in. So first step is to rip everything out. Going to need to create a corridor because just through this bathroom we've got this spare room, and that's going to become my workshop. Now let's have a little look at the drawing I did. So here's the drawing. I planned out basically, so I went in and measured everything and planned out what I'd like my bathroom to look like, and passed that on to the people that were going to be building it for me. So while I can do some of the work myself, I definitely don't. I'm not a joiner. I'm not going to go creating a stud wall, in like putting in a door and all that kind of stuff. So I can't do any of that. What I can do is design it, figure out where I want everything to go, make sure that the soil pipes are in the right place. And largely, I think they were happy with that. I did make a little bit of a change. I moved the door, and hopefully it'll all work out in terms of size. It's going to be a bit tight, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do is just show you a bunch of clips that I've recorded as it went along. There's going to be no real structure to it, but it will be linear. So you're going to see a progression over time, maybe. So we got to the bit where the new bathroom is going in, but it still looks shit. However, you get to have a preview of what it's going to look like eventually. Sort of, what the rooms are going to be like. So that's where the bathroom entrance is now. That'll be a wall. There'll be nothing there. Well, maybe a picture. And this, which is where the old toilet was, is now the corridor. So the bricks have been knocked out. So tiny little window. Corridor, corridor, corridor. So if you ignore what's over there, ignore that. This is a corridor going all the way down to the other bedroom. And then this bit will be the bathroom. So it's not going to be massive. It's going to have like the towel radiator there, so a 400mm wide one. So towel radiator here, and then right here next to that will be the vanity unit. So that's like the sink and the mirror thing. And then right here where I am will be the door into the bathroom. So it'll open like whoop, like that, and then the bath will be along there, and the toilet, the other toilet, the new one, will be going right there. So this is what it looks like now. So the stud walling's being built here, just to the existing doorway. The previous loo, you can see the base of it just down there. Previous loo is now a hallway, so we've got a little lintel where this used to be a door as well. He's popped that up there. Not sure what all the foam is for. Maybe that's for covering some gaps, no idea. And then that brings us to what is now a corridor. So these are just sort of stud walls that'll eventually get filled up with plasterboard. So it's dark in here, isn't it? Fireplace still here. So that means this is the room. It's actually an okay size. I'm fairly happy. So this is what it's looking like now. Not much has changed, but it's gone back to brickwork. So no longer any plaster on these walls, which looks quite clean, honestly. Some work to do. But it's looking much nicer. So that fireplace is going to stay. Some holes to patch a little bit. That's going to be a towel radiator just there. and the electrics need to change. So we've got the light switch there, and that beauty up there. I kind of like this weird pineapple light shade, but it's got to go. So I think the next step today will be getting pipes up and then getting a floor in, or fixing the floor enough so it's a bit safer. I think it's going to take like another week and a half. So progress report. I mean, it sort of looks like we've gone backwards because we've got rid of these sort of wooden braces, but it's just so they can get the pipework sorted. So we're back to brick. We've got some new holes to the outside world. They're not ideal. It's actually making the house quite cold. The heating's on and it's still only 16 degrees, which isn't that cold, but I'm feeling it today. The ceilings have been boarded and the light has been taken out from in here. In fact, that's still over here. I can negotiate the terrible wooden boards. You can hear me shivering. This is the light fixture. It smells funny. Been in a bathroom for a long time. Might see if I can keep it and then use it for something else. Little project. Yeah, the boards not looking great. Oh, that's the poo pipe just there. Soil pipe, apparently. So that now goes out there, and I've got a new soil stack. And this pipe here that runs sort of the length is a gas pipe. So apparently, I've been reliably told there would have been a gas lantern at some point. Not quite sure where exactly. Oh gosh, the whole place is a bit of a mess, isn't it? Oh, and there's some lovely, I'm not going to touch them because I think it's a bit dangerous. He says, straddling everything. These wires just here are sort of fabric covered, so they'll be coming out when the rewire is done. You can see there's a wooden runner for them to sit in above the beams, so that'll be coming out with the rewire. Well, actually, I don't think they'll be coming out. I think they'll be staying in, but they'll be disconnected, so they won't go anywhere. God, it's a mess down there, isn't it? But it'll be sorted out for the rewire. There's a lot to do. I've got lots and lots of plasterboard downstairs, so that'll be attached to the wall and then plastered over the top. So not going to be plastering on top of the brick. They're just going to sort of glue the boards on top. Dot and dab, or whatever it's called, I'm not sure. Basically, not my ideal way, but the easiest, most convenient way, I think. A little bit of progress. Started to get some boards up. Still need to finish boarding up the outside here. I think they're going to come back and do that tomorrow. I sort of say this stuff like I'm the one doing it. It's not me. I'm mostly just commenting on this stuff. Let me just plug this in. I know it's dark and you can't really see, but that's a light for in here. So you'll see the floors still not there really. It's a little bit dangerous. And then we've got the inside. So it's boarded in here all the way around. The plasterer is going to have to come and sort this out. I think they're coming on Wednesday. It's now Monday. So they'll finish off the boarding in here. They've put some bits in. I feel like I should have taken that fireplace out to renovate it, but I might just, I don't know. Sort of feeling a bit tired of it all now. Really am. See over here we've got the pipes for the bath / shower. That will be there. The toilet will be here. You can see down there it's going to sort of all hook in. And then the sink is going to be just here. So the door will open this way and you walk in. And the sink and a mirror will be just there so you can see my lovely face. And that's where our door's going to go. there's just so much like crap just sort of left around. I'm going to have a word with them and just get them to sort of tidy some of this stuff up, because there's just like rubble and bits and bobs and stuff just all over the shop, so I need to sort that out. But that is it for now. I think like most of these kinds of projects, I mean, it looks really like messy and stuff, and for the most part it is, but they tend to come together at the end. I've been assured that it will look nice and clean when it's done, but for now it just looks like a bloody mess. Oh well. So yeah, it's sort of happening, but it'll take a little bit more time, a bit more patience. Not that I know if I have any left, honestly, but we're getting there. So the plaster has been and gone. A few bits I wish they'd changed, but otherwise that's quite nice. I've got these edges look very sharp to me. Looks good. They put this metal strapping on the edging to protect it, I think. So there are a few, like I kind of thought they'd sort this ceiling, but they haven't. It needs to be boarded really, but he's already put like bonding tape on there. And down here, kind of not finished that, or didn't consider it his job, so. But the rest of the wall, it's like glass, it's so smooth. And here's my corridor now. Got no lighting down here, that'll happen in the new year when the electrician comes. Don't know how much you'll be able to see in here, but everything is now plastered. You really can't see much. I'd have to plug these lights in, but it's looking like a proper room now. I'm quite happy. There we go, hopefully not too much of a big jump there. So this is it, this is the bathroom. It's small, isn't it, actually? Maybe a bit too small. Can you see that gap there? So I'm going to stand in it. I mean, it's okay, I can walk through here, but the gap here is like basically my forearm. So not a lot. I mean, this could be shimmied over a bit more, maybe. The pipes still line up if they're using these flexible tubes, which I think they are. The flexible tap connectors. That brings it out some more, actually. So basically this area here, you come and stand in. And then you've got your sink and a mirror with the bath and the toilet just there. Oh, I so want to get in the bath. I'm going to get in the... Should I get in the bath? Will it take my weight? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that looks like an alright sized bath, I think. I don't know, it's a standard one. There you go. If you can read that. It says 1,700 by 750. So that's 1.7 meters by 75 centimeters. It looks alright, doesn't it? So there are going to be no taps on the bath itself. All the water's going to come from here, from the shower module that will stand up here, and then the tap will come off the showers. So all they need to do is stick a plug in, and that's like an overflow thing. So, well, it looks kind of modern, like square. Don't know whether that means it's going to be a bit uncomfortable or not. And then we've got the toilet. This apparently is plumbed in. I never understand the buttons, right? It's got these things where big moon and then something else. Is the big one the one you're meant to press, and you press both of them if you've done a poo or what? I don't know, I'm going to press the big one. We've all seen a toilet work before. So yeah, that's the vanity unit. So this is like, hasn't got the handles on, but it'll be a cupboard. Very stiff, soft close. And then there'll be a mirror here. I'm going to put a painting above there and plants in the fire, I think. And this is where that radiator is going to go, just down there. So some of it won't be accessible. And I've sort of made my peace with that. I'm fine not having that part of the radiator. You can warm the room The bit up here, they can be for towels, I think. So this is a floor. It's a kind of vinyl. Oh, you can see over here actually. I'm gonna get on my hands and knees. So, oh, there's a bit broken off there. That's annoying, but the bath will cover this. So that's not a problem. So it's this sort of kind of slot together vinyl, which is cool. I kind of like it. It's meant to look like wood. It's apparently quite durable. Sort of made for bathrooms. That's not too great. What the heck is going on? Oh, they're going to get skirting on there, I think. Bloody better do. I complain quite a lot. Well, not complain, but you know. Oh, look, there's some here. They got some extra. Oh, not that you can see it. I'll bring it in the bathroom. Gosh, it's quite heavy. So that's the stuff. So you can see it's like a tongue and... Oh, too bright, too bright. There we go. Like a tongue and groove kind of thing. Or a lap joint. A lap joint is closer, actually. So you've got this kind of lap there, and on this side you've got the other side. And then a built-in like underlay. So they've boarded the floor and then put this on top. And it feels pretty good. Doesn't feel uneven. Fairly happy. They fucking 1 million. I'm joking. Oh, bang on lights. So progress made today. I've not seen it yet. Whoops, I'm walking in things. Well, I've got a toilet seat. That's meant to be a soft close one. Have they left a present in there? That's probably some of this brown stuff, I hope, or something else. It's very soft closing. Taking its time. Well, got the tiles up. These are the Metro tiles with sort of a silver grout that's going to go in. So there's the bath. It looks nice, I'm happy actually. Oh, you can see how my ceiling, look, you can see how the ceiling isn't level. Either that or the floor's not level. You see how that towel gets a bit bigger at the end. They put in a couple of holes for the spotlights. I'm going to guess that they're going to put a couple more in over there. Oh, these are the spotlights. Let's have a little look. Not too bad, they're LED. Any stats on them? IP20. What have we got? 5.5 watt LED. That doesn't seem to be in focus. Don't know whether this camera does focus. And they're just boxes. Oh, and here's a fan. That looks a bit shit. What details have we got? So it's a timer fan, 4-inch, 100mm, IP44, switch live, permanent live. So the switch live is the one you'll turn it on. Permanent live is the one that keeps it on when it's got the timer. So like when you turn your lights on in here, there's going to be a switch on this bit here actually. Turn your lights on, fan comes on to suck all of the poo air, or rather the moist air from your shower, to draw all of that out. There's the hole it's going to go out from, just out there, to draw all of that moist air out of the room. But it doesn't, you might pop in here, have a shower and then turn the light off and that's it. So it needs to keep running. So what did it say? Doesn't say. I'd say it's like 30 minutes or something maybe. So it's going to come out there. I'm not sure if it's going to go up into the loft or not, but there's room for it to go straight out. Does it say you're able to set the timer? Unsure. Timer minutes, plus minus. Oh yeah, so there's a dial there. Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, got the towel radiator here, which is on, that's hot. I'm going to have to ask them how to take that off safely, so how to drain the water system, because I'm going to need to paint behind it. And although there's a massive gap, so I could easily paint behind that actually. I shouldn't have to worry. Just, I could easily paint it by accident. Is this sealed in yet? Maybe not. Maybe I could shift this over a little bit more. Because the amount of space there is still only basically my forearm. So maybe I'll ask him. Otherwise, that is it. I need to do this fireplace. That's not up to them to do. That's down to me, so I'll need to make it look nice. So the fireplace bit will be black, and then the surround will be just white, I think. I'd love to make it wood, but if you do that, I have to seal it. So I'll just make it white. Not put the side panels on yet. It's going to make this awfully tight. I'll have a word with them tomorrow. But that is some positive progress, I think, for the tiny bathroom. Well, that took ages to start up. So there's been some developments. You'll notice something really janky in a second. They had to access the back of the shower, it seems. So cut a section out of the wall. Not ideal. Not totally happy about that. But then lots of this stuff needs to get sorted anyway, so it's not the end of the world. So we'll start off here. If you follow that cable where they've plugged it in, so these are the electrics for the bathroom. I have asked them to do this, so this janky bit of work wasn't really their choice. I got them to do this. It's because my electrician isn't coming until the 10th of January. So I've just got them to jerry rig, I guess it's called, a light or two and the fan into the bathroom. And you'll notice the fan bit, got it, if you can see that. Let's see if I've got a torch. Oh, I've got someone's torch, someone's head torch. You can see the fan comes out from a big tube there. I've no idea if that's going to be how it is, but when the electrician comes, they're going to replace this fan with a better one, maybe a humidity controlled one, humidistat I think it might be called, you put on it. And it might include a different tube that goes to the outside, I don't know, but it will get boxed off. So it'll probably just come right down to this edge here and box that whole thing off so you can't really tell it's there. Let's turn this torch off now. Oops. It seems to be flashing now. There we go, it's off. So bathroom, it's all sort of almost done. They've got one light, it seems, plugged in. So, I mean, that's fine. It's not for very long. There's the fan up there. It's kind of loud. That's okay. We've got the toilet that was installed before. All the grouting has been done on these tiles now. And the shower is in, which is fantastic. And it all works. This is in, the radiator's in. It's hot, working. There's actually quite a lot of gap there, so it would be easy to get down there if anything dropped. The gap here is all right. I mean, it's a small bathroom, what do I expect? But I'm really pleased, I think I'm happy with it. That bath, oh, look at it, it's so good. Can't wait to dip in there at Christmas. It's gonna be great. There's a lot to finish off. You've got like some crap on the walls all over the place. I don't know what that is. Like bits that just need to be, oh, just scraped off. Because I'm going to be doing the decorating. Going to get some skirting in, I think. It might be tomorrow actually, as well as a door that's going to go just here. So the door is downstairs actually. Oh, I'm going to have to turn on a terrible light. Hang on a minute. So what I asked for, what the doors that I have in this house are I like this hollow cardboardy kind of door. And I said that I wanted a proper wooden door. Now this is a pine door. It's not ideal. Like ideally I'd want something a bit better. This is just a 4-panel clear pine door. I don't know if it's been treated, but there it is. It's better than one of these cardboard ones, I think, or at least it feels like it is to me. We've got all the skirting down there. Now obviously the skirting in this house is big old skirting, and that stuff is a lot smaller, like an awful lot smaller. Now that's okay. I don't mind old and new butting together, because it literally might have to at some point butt together here. So I'll show you at the top of the stairs, going from very different coloured light sources. So you can see the old stuff stops just there, and then we've got a gap for new stuff. So this carpet's going to come back. It's done. So I've got the thing switched on, so lights are in there. I think I showed this before, but we have a door. It's not quite the vintage door that I wanted, but it is solid wood. Pine, unfortunately, whatever. I kind of wanted a door like this one. Can you see that very well? No, because it's really dark. Anyway, this is the original door to the house, or one of the original doors. So door into the bathroom, pretty small, but what can you do? And then it's got a little mirror in here, which sort of makes it feel a lot larger, because it's like this double-sided mirror thing. So then you've got the door, that's how much space it's got to open. Which is fine, because I actually thought it was going to be closer than that. And then to be fully in the bathroom, you just close the door. So I'm happy. Now I need to decorate. That fan, oh, it's a cheap one, so it's going to have to be changed. But that's it. I might show you after I've decorated, but for now, that's the terrible 1978 or 76 bathroom turned into this. That I need to renovate. I'm gonna have to do some Googling and some sanding. I could just take this top off here, actually. It looks like it's a little addition, so maybe I could, but yeah, quite pleased. Is that on? Yeah, it's warm. Did save something from the bathroom. It's the light that used to be up on the ceiling in there. So I thought it might be nice to keep that and maybe turn it into some kind of LED lamp to pop on. In fact, let's pop it in there now. Is the light still on? No, it's off. I could make a little LED lamp and have it on the fireplace, maybe. I think that's a good idea.